This one, always allow. Okay. So moving to the next one, advanced editor, we already seen that in the very first option, which is the same advanced editor. It will give you the query. We already saw this in previous example. The same advanced editor option is in the view. Okay, the same pop-up would come here. Okay. Query dependencies. Query dependencies is something which is important. So to understand query dependencies, you should have many queries so that you will know which query is coming from where. Let us click on it and see what is happening. So it is giving us an understanding what is what. Like for example, you have three different things here. One is server name parameter, database name parameter, and dim employee table. So dim employee table, where it is coming from? It is coming from a database, which is Metaverse AdventureWorks database. So it's showing this is the arrow. And also this dim employee table is also dependent on these two parameters, right? So that's why it's showing this is also coming here. This also, these two are linked up. So it shows you what are the dependencies for the output or the final table that you have. Okay, let us take another example so that you get better understanding. We'll go back to the previous one, which I have done a lot of things right here. So if you look at query dependencies here, there are too many things. So you need to see which one to pick it up. Okay. So before we go on, we'll try to understand and pick up something. Let's say, maybe we'll take this financials only and see Canada data, Germany data, where it is coming from. Let's go to query dependencies and zoom in that. Okay, we'll see the Canada data. So we know Canada data is coming from an invoke function example, which is again coming from a direct financial dataset. So from on top of this dataset, we have created a function. Again, from that function, we invoked the data, if you remember. That is why these linked up. These are linked up. And Germany data also we have pulled it from here. Okay, it shows the hierarchy basically. And if you remember, we have created a list of countries, and then we have created a parameter out of that countries, and then we have loaded back to the financials and the new financials one which we have here. Okay. So let me go back and see the other one, audit log. Audit log is directly coming from the CSV file. Right? I have not done anything on that. So these are direct connect. So it will give you the hierarchy. What is the dependency of the queries? Okay. From database, you can see symbol itself says which one is directly coming from the source, which one is duplicated. So I'll do one thing. I'll give it more. For example, we'll do something on audit log. Okay. I'll do a right click audit log, duplicate it. Okay. Right click audit log. I'll rename this duplicate again. Duplicate audit log. And again, right click on the audit log, reference it. There's something called reference. I'll rename it. Reference audit log. Okay. So let me go back to query dependencies and zoom in a bit. And you can see what happened. Audit log was only there earlier, but referencing what happened, it has joined to this one, whereas duplicating what happened, it has just created the same copy again. That means it is again connecting to the same source. But reference what happened? Reference is connecting to this audit log. It is referenced on top of this. That means whatever changes you make on audit log, the reference of audit log will also get changed. Okay. So it depends on what situation or what kind of criteria you're dealing with, right? Depending upon that, you need to reference it or duplicate it. So this is how the query dependencies will show you how the structure is or what is the dependency of the query from where it is coming and all. All right.